And then game 3 Saturday night, they won by 30. Back-to-back home blowouts, obviously in different series. Meanwhile, for the Celtics on the road, they've had slow starts offensively. In 4 of their 6 road games, they have failed to score 20 points in the first quarter. Horford muscles his way in, misses the shot, tips it out of bounds, and the Cavs will have it.
I can see right away making a conscious effort to give Al Horford a touch on the low block. It's good defense by Tristan Thompson, not bailing him out.
Horford did not take a shot in the first quarter of game 3. Only took 4 the entire game. So much of that credited to fine defensive play from Tristan Thompson and the Cavs. Kevin Love from well beyond the arc. Fight for the rebound. Tipped by Morris. Here comes Rozier. Rozier in the paint. Too strong. And the rebound goes to George Hill. Thompson running the floor. Blocked by Horford. Thompson gets it back. Misses the layup. Another offensive rebound. Back up. And this one he gets it to go.
He's not pretty in there, but he is driven. I love the energy he has brought to this team in this series.
Morris with an easy path to the basket for a slam. Well, Tristan Thompson starting the last several games. He's been in and out of the rotation during the course of the year. Part of it injuries, part of it just ineffective play. But he has provided some great play against Horford. Kevin Love the fake. Drives, layup, won't go, but a foul. In terrific shape.
And after that foul where they posted the switch of Rozier with Love, they put Rozier now on to J.R. Smith and Tatum on to Hill. So when they switch the pick and roll, they've got size, more size, and keeping Rozier off of both Tristan Thompson and Love.
The adjustments made from game to game. Good ball denial from George Hill. Tatum can't get it. Morris again goes right at Kevin Love. 5 to shoot. Difficult turnaround shot. That time Love defended him well.
That's great defense by Kevin Love.
James thought about a 3. Smith, no hesitation. Got another. J.R. Smith from downtown.
Brad Stevens looks at Terry Rozier and says, you got to close that airspace. Get to the body of J.R. Smith.
They hit 17 threes in game 3, the most they've had in the playoffs. The three-point weapon returned, reappeared for these Cavaliers. Brown way outside. That won't go. Morris the rebound. Horford the fake. James against Rozier. Nearly threw it away. I think it hit off the official.
And I think the official was out of bounds.
And he's out of bounds.
I don't know. I'm saying if it did.
Maybe that's what Lewis was saying, because he was clearly out of bounds. Here comes Tatum off the turnover. Tatum drives and misses the jam. Thompson contested it, and Tatum could not get it to go down. James drives, scoop layup, and a foul. Good.
The other end, James taking advantage of the even number situation, an and one.
Morris, by the way, picked up that foul, his second. So Marcus Smart comes in. Semi Ojeleye also as well. George Hill played some excellent defense against Rozier. Smart with Thompson on him. Thompson stays with him beautifully and blocks the shot.
You can be lured into thinking that you have the advantage. Tristan Thompson is an outstanding big defender. We've seen it when it matters most against smaller guys.
His versatility to guard points and 2 guards on the perimeter. 5 to shoot. James jumper's good. LeBron James 3 for 3 from the field. 10 straight points for the Cavaliers.
Coach, you know you don't want to overreact to that. Not much you can do.
That's a tough shot.
Ojeleye nails it.
That's found money right there. When you can get a guy who doesn't get regular minutes, knock in a shot when they're on a negative run, that's big-time stuff.
That's another good-looking rookie for the Celtics. And spot duty has played very well at both ends. Kevin Love's bank shot is good. Little old-fashioned glass from Kevin Love.
Doing a good job finding him off the switch.
Cavaliers shooting 57% from the field. Rozier, that's his second field goal. Celtics could really use Rozier to get going shooting the ball on the road. Thompson runs into him, and they're going to call an offensive foul.
There. And I'm not. That's a block.
Rozier nearly traveled, kicks it out to Smart. Smart from outside. That won't go. Kevin Love the rebound. Throws it down to James. Catches in traffic and banks it home. What a pass and what a catch. Marcus Smart, a three-pointer. Celtics just 1 of 5 from downtown.
You see that catch by LeBron James?
That's play of the day right there. Baker Mayfield needs him next year.
J.R. Smith misses. Here comes Rozier. And a timeout's called by Brad Stevens. Celtics in game 3, there was times they looked tentative offensively. That's not the case tonight. They're playing hard. They've missed some easy opportunities.
When you're on the road, we saw it last night with the Houston Rockets. Missing layups, it's an absolute killer.
Tatum gets inside. James gets a running start. Ojale fouls him from behind.
Go to that. This is taking away exciting, necessary fouls.
James hits the second. The lead is up to 10. With just over 2.5 remaining here in the first. Aaron Baines has come on. Jaylen Brown tries. Baines quickly makes an impact with a follow.
And Coach talked about the Celtic offense. To me, the concern is when they get it going in transition. If you're the Cavs, you turn it over, you take bad shots, all of a sudden they're pushing the basketball.
The guy out, or rarely does in the first quarter, but this is three. Nance had a good game in game 3.
The problem is you look at the absence of Shane Larkin, who can give them quality minutes as a backup point guard.
Larkin with a sprained shoulder as Smart turns it over, then commits a foul. In 21 very active minutes.
By pulling him in and out.
Smart the rebound off the miss. Kyle Korver checking in. So it's Korver, Jeff Green, Thompson, Nance, and Hill. Jaylen Brown looking to post up Kyle Korver. Brown blocked by Korver. How about that?
He's a competitor on the defensive end. You can go at him, but he's not going to quit.
George Hill from downtown. And the lead is up to 13.
Their one-on-one pride has been so much.
First. Cavaliers shooting 59% from the field, including 3 for 6 from downtown. The Celtics' offensive woes on the road continue. Brown to Smart. Shuffles it over to Morris. Morris fumbles it. Shot clock at 4. Smart has to hurry. Rebound Nance.
This is a different Cavaliers team defensively than we saw in the first 2 games of this series. That is clear.
Nance entry pass to Kevin Love. Ball finds out. Nice dive on the floor from Jaylen Brown. And then a foul called on Love. His second foul. Morris sits down with the 3 fouls. Smart hits the free throw. Smart is playing with that right thumb that had surgery in March. His shooting has been off. Not that he's ever a terrific shooter. As Korver nails another one. Speaking of terrific shooters, right off the bench. He was 5 for 5 in game 3. And he gives the Cavaliers a 14-point lead. Tatum goes at Thompson. Thompson again with excellent defense. Jeff Green to the basket. Layup is good. Jaylen Brown tries to answer. Blocked by Nance. Ball knocked off the backboard.
It's a different team, Coach. Everybody's getting after it.
And it starts with not getting beat.
Wade. All 8 have scored. Shot clock turned off. No fouls to give. Brad Stevens says take it out. He doesn't want him to shoot it early. Brown misses another dunk. And Stevens upset. He wanted him to hold it for the final shot. Celtics losing a little focus, and it gives the Cavs a chance for a shot at the end here. Green, the drive, puts it up. Shot won't go. And the first quarter comes to an end. Korver now 4 for 4. So he's hit his last 9 shots. He's got 12 points here in the second quarter. He was 5 for 5 in game 3. Missed his last shot in game 2. Comes up with another steal. Nope.
Is going to talk about it. They've got to do a better job defending Kyle Korver. If they had the same spirit defending him as he has defending them, they'd be okay.
Rozier pass inside to Morris, and he throws it down. I know you're going to disagree with this, Jeff, but they count that last play as a block shot. So he now has 3 block shots, Kyle Korver.
We need a tutorial in statistics.
Thompson, a floater. Shot a little too strong. Morris the rebound. Brown looking to post up Korver. Gets it double team. Marcus Morris lines it up. Hits the three-pointer. It's a 10-point game. Tyronn Lue quickly calls time.
No one has to say it, but everybody knows because he's already been there for 2 hours.
Korver's played with some of the greats, Allen Iverson, and now, of course, LeBron James. Such respect and the work ethic and the kind of teammate that he is. Pass inside. J.R. Smith finds Thompson, gathers, and finishes.
That's a beautiful pass by J.R. Smith. Flare screen, slip, catch, drop off.
George Hill harassing Rozier. Brown, corner 3. That's good. Jaylen Brown with his second three-pointer. And they've sliced 10 points off the largest lead. It's now a 9-point game. Just under 3.5 remaining, second quarter. James. James has Rozier on him. Horford looking to come help. Doesn't want to leave Thompson alone, and James knocks down the shot. Indecision leads to an open look. 16 points for LeBron James. Rozier gets a good look. That won't go. Again, they switch. Rozier. James goes at him, pulls back. It's in the paint. One-handed shot, bounces around and drops through with a soft touch. Brad Stevens calls timeout. The lead. Michelle Beadle, Jalen Rose, Chauncey Billups, Paul Pierce. We'll have it for you at halftime. 2.5 remaining, second quarter. Thompson knocks it away. Smart picks it up, and he'll call for the foul. Hill yet had one of
his special, and the other guys have put a stamp on this ball game the last 2 games.
Free throws make it an 11-point game. Ojale back in for Boston. James, pass inside. Thompson throws it out to J.R. Smith. Takes a contested 3 and hits it. J.R. Smith with his third three-pointer. Once again, Cavs from outside.
Ty Lue said he does not mind J.R. Smith shooting contested shots as Tatum misses another layup.
James to Smith. Smith in the corner, another 3. Hill misses that one. Smart throws it away. And George Hill lays it up and in.
And not just threw it away, but Tristan Thompson pursuing the basketball.
Ogilvy can't hit. And Smith tracks down the rebound. 63% shooting from the field for the Cavaliers. But once again, it's their defense that has been the big head turner. Shot clock at 5. James pulls back, puts it up, puts it in.
What a beautifully designed play.
I mean, Ogilvy, you can't play it better than that.
Smart finds Horford, sets, and this time a good look at a 3. His first three-pointer. Celtics have hit 7 threes. They actually have one more 3 than the Cavaliers. But they're getting dominated on the boards. Plus 10 in favor of Cleveland. James, not that time. Marcus Smart throws it up to Horford. And obviously threw it too hard. Thompson running the floor, throws it down.
What a smart play by LeBron James. Initially looking for one shot, but sees a wide open Tristan Thompson ahead of the floor.
His 3rd assist. How about Tristan Thompson? 10 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists. Shot clock and game clock nearly identical. Tatum the drive, and he's fouled on the pass. And in his 7 years in the league, has always just been
on the block out.
They do have a foul to give. Here comes James, and James pass deflected, goes out of bounds, but they've given up 68 points. Smith gets it back, fires, and almost put it in as he threw it off one of the Celtics to get it back. This ties the most points the Celtics have given up in a half all season, regular season and playoffs. Rozier back out Morris. Remember, the Celtics scored, they did score 35 points in that second quarter. Horford goes right at Kevin Love and easily scores. He has 11 points now.
Well, they're giving no help on the back end dribble.
Here's James, powers to the basket, bank shot is good. 24 for LeBron James. He's 9 of 13 from the field. Morris goes at Love. Shot, no good, but a foul. It's Detroit. He had a rough start his rookie year. That's incredible.
I wouldn't have expected that number to be that high.
No, and that's a good sign, and I think more and more teams are using it. Now, the very best players, you're talking mostly about the bottom half of the roster, Mike.
Right.
But it gives them opportunities, and now you got the two-way guys. As they get the switch, they want it again. And James just backs in Rozier for an easy.
26 points in 25 minutes for LeBron James. Rozier to Tatum. Tatum, a three-pointer. Tatum now just 1 of 6 from the field. Again, he's been the one Celtic starter that has actually scored more on the road than at home. Rozier on Thompson. Tatum going to help. Tries to go right at it, and Tatum called for his second foul.
So is he healthy now?
Well, Curry himself said.
No, I'm not saying Curry's making. I'm saying it's the media. Like, James Harden doesn't get that slack cut to him.
Tatum, meanwhile, wide open. Poor defense that time from the Cavaliers. Tatum with just his 3rd field goal, but now all 5 starters for the Celtics in double figures. Largest lead was 19. Jeff Green against Smart. Height advantage there. Can't get at the fall. Ogilvy hands it off to Smart.
You're the Celtics, like Coach talked about. You're down 10. There's plenty of time in this ball game. Things could be a lot worse. You're in a good position.
Horford goes at Thompson this time. Shot blocked. Jeff Green comes over to help. James rifles a pass, but too low. Both of them have come here in the 3rd. Boston has only 4 turnovers. That number helped them stay close when they were getting badly outplayed, or at least keep it semi-close.
Well, think about it, Mike. 10 turnover difference as Tatum cuts it to 8. That's hard to win with.
Celtics are getting back to that attacking, tough style, taking it to the basket. An 8-point game now. Brown back on James.
Very stationary offense right now.
And again,
that's the way to get your offense going.
Beaters. Misses the second, however. He's missed as many free throws as he has field goals tonight. Oh, Tatum pushes down. Tail end of the play, and it seemed obvious, but Tatum, he doesn't argue very much.
It's clearly Tatum pushing George Hill in the back.
And Marcus Smart trying to fight over a screen. That basket won't count. Into the line. And low average free throw shooter. Goes 1 for 2. It's back to 10. Hill guarding Rozier. Rozier starting to come alive. Had a good all-around game here tonight. Tatum off the dribble. Steps up, pulls up, shot won't go. Fight for the rebound. Tristan Thompson, his 11th to go with 11 points. James to Korver. Korver for 3. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics because of the hustle from Thompson.
It was off of Aaron Baines.
Korver misses his first shot in 2 games. He hit 9 in a row. 4. It's the first free throw. Plus, a new episode featuring Steph Curry's Game 3 performance against the Rockets premieres tomorrow. We told you last game how the previous detail from Kobe was about Jason Tatum, and Tatum watched it 25 times. That is his basketball idol. Green double. James pass behind him, still catches it. Couldn't finish. Nance has it and puts it in with a foul.
Do what Tristan Thompson does. The extra effort plays. Offensive rebound. Pursues the basketball.
They picked up at the trading deadline when they basically, Kobe Altman blew up the roster. The team was struggling. And getting George Hill, Nance, Jordan Clarkson, and Rodney Hood, who has fallen out of favor, has not played the last game and a half. Marcus Smart turns it over. Here comes Hill, right to the basket. Layup won't go. And a late whistle and a foul.
They called it on
Cavaliers.
And I'm a guy that doesn't overreact like we talked about with foul trouble, but I don't agree with putting Morris back into the game with just a minute and a half to go. It's too risky of a call for me.
Still just the 3rd quarter. Marcus Smart will try a 3-pointer. That one well short.
But no matter when he goes back in, he's going to have 5 fouls.
I totally agree with that.
There's no minute that is more important than another minute.
I understand what you're saying, but with a minute to go in the quarter, I wouldn't risk it.
James goes to the basket, throws it up and in. The lead back up to 15. He's got 35. They had cut it to 8. Final minute, 3rd quarter. Tatum makes his move. Tried to finish. Won't go. Morris had it. Baines picks it up on a held ball with Hill and Baines.
Putting pressure on the defense. Beats George Hill. Nance comes over. That's a good block.
And you can say I closed out. No, it's not good enough. That closeout is not going to cut it. Ball is gone before you get to his body.
And that's the hard part when you're a center like Baines. You're just not used to making those type of closeouts.
Rozier. I don't think Brad Stevens liked that shot. Even though Rozier's been knocking him down. Hill off the dribble, takes Baines, layup, banks it home. And Baines on him, waited for the perfect opportunity, and Hill now has 11 points.
And I like the decision. Instead of saying, Kevin Love, you go post up the smaller guy. No, you have the mismatch too. Take advantage of Baines defending you.
Different mindset from Hill the past 2 games. Brown gets inside. Baines was the lead blocker on that play.
Baines was born mixing it up. But I like what Jaylen Brown's doing after a little bit of a up and down first half. Putting the ball on the floor with aggression, getting where he wants.
Celtics have played their usual gritty physical basketball, but they put themselves in such a big hole to start the game. Horford the rebound off the miss. They were down 19 in the first half before they started playing like the Celtics we've seen all playoffs. Brown wanting to post up Korver. Brown goes right at him. Shot banks at home, and the foul. But only 10 on Saturday's game 3. He's got 7 points already here in the fourth quarter. We played just 3 minutes, 17 for the game. LeBron James still on the bench right now. Now Horford picking up Hill. Hill steps back, three-pointer. Horford wants it. Here comes the double team. Horford spins away, gets inside. And it's an 8-point game. Tyronn Lue calls timeout. First close game of the conference finals. Hasn't been that way in the East through 3 games. Hasn't been that way in the West through 3 games. James left open jumper. Won't fall, and Brown the rebound.
I like how Marcus Smart is picking up James full court, particularly with Hill getting a rest.
Horford left open three-pointer. And Love able to hold off Baines for the rebound. Baines, the game's leading scorer, per usual with 35. Gets it to Green. Green looking to post up Rozier. Smart trying to help. Green spins the right way, but comes up short. Rebound fought for, taken by Smart. And then Smart throws it away. He got knocked down and rode
back to his initial guy. If you're the Cavs, make the adjustment. It's a good hustle, but make the adjustment.
It's so good in the playoffs. He's had a rough game. 0 for 6 from the field. And he's got 5 turnovers. Love to Korver. Love against Brown. Leans in, layup, missed it. Rebound, Baines rips it down. Brown to the basket, layup, that won't go. Ball knocked loose. Smart, ball deflected. It can go in the backcourt. They're going to say a backcourt violation. That shouldn't be.
Marcus Smart in the middle of it all. The good, the bad.
The substitute is not allowed in at the game, so Morris and Smith will wait.
I've been inspired with 2 chains here today to try to get it right.
Shot clock at 3. Rozier, long three-pointer. It's up. In and out, won't go. Baines trying to keep it alive. Ball knocked loose. Baines comes up with it. Goes to the rim and is hammered by to do his turn right away.
Well, that's 2 possessions in a row. They haven't been able to secure the defensive board, and they whack him right there. Baines a good free throw shooter of James, and James has got to get going.
Second free throw misses. This is the closest they've been since the first quarter. Cavs haven't scored a point in the last 3 minutes. Korver blocked by Baines, rejected out of bounds. To their first 10 three-pointers, they've missed 10 of their next 11. 7-point game, just over 6.5 remaining. James against Morris, who's playing with 5 fouls. J.R. Smith puts it on the floor. Backs up, jump shot. No good. Love's tip misses. Second effort is good. Big offensive rebound there from Kevin Love.
Because Al Horford is on the perimeter guarding a smaller J.R. Smith, you got to make sure you box out the bigs of the Cavs.
Brown, that one in and out. Love the outlet to James. Here goes James. Inside, banks it home. Brad Stevens saying push it up the floor as the lead back up to 11. 37 for LeBron James. Now the timeout.
The follow, and then LeBron James pushing, Tatum avoiding, James finishing.
Finish and full display on the offensive end.
Jaylen Brown looking for Rozier. Thompson chasing him. Rozier back out to Horford. Horford fakes, kicks it outside. Morse, tough catch in traffic. Shot clock winding down. 2 to shoot. Horford from the baseline. Turnaround tough shot won't go, and a 24-second violation. And the supporting cast now really starting to contribute. Well, game 5 is going to be wild. James spins in and an elbow to the face of Smart. James' shot is good. .44 points for LeBron James as Jaylen Brown finishes down the other end. And the ovation for the Cavaliers. They'll win their 7th straight game here at Quicken Loans Arena during these playoffs. LeBron James with another virtuoso playoff performance.
And Mike, Jeff's night has just been made.
Jetty Osman.
JVG's favorite player, the rookie from Turkey. Well, the series will head back to Boston. Brown throws it down. Now the Cavaliers could just dribble it out as the Cavs hold off the run by the Celtics. Well, these Eastern Conference Finals are tied at 2 games apiece. His 6th